a year ago, like a little over a year ago, last May, I was limping, not able to walk, not able to really sustain like a 34-minute car ride without pain in my leg, kind of going down to my ankle, um, and just a lot of emotional stress from being a caregiver. And so there are multiple things going on when I realized that I needed to make some changes so I could be healthy for myself and my family. The moment I realized I needed to do things differently was a car ride to my mom's where I was just in a lot of pain and got out of the car and I could barely walk up the stairs up to her apartment. And I hobbled around to be able to help do what she needed to, but I knew that in order to help her better, I just needed myself to be in a better condition. I had a lot of goals for running races and things. And at that point, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything until I can walk and move without any pain. I had seen a chiropractor many, many, many years ago, but I haven't really done any recent work with anybody, especially during COVID. I was kind of just more doing workouts on my own, and I had completed a 10-mile race the year prior with a lot of symptoms and didn't go in. So I was kind of just doing a lot on my own. I was looking for an online kind of self-guided program that I could do that would work with the schedule that I had between working remotely and taking care of my mom. In my mind, that I would not be able to fit in any in-person visits with everything else going on, and felt like I had some motivation to do some things on my own with support of folks who are experts in the field, just trying to figure out what all was really going on. And so Dr. Jessica's program was a great guide to kind of reintroducing myself to what muscles and functions and how everything in the hips and pelvic floor and back, how everything functions together. And each week was building on information from the prior week. And it was just really helpful as kind of a good baseline for understanding just functionality of muscles, but also just the side of the nervous system and how important that is, along with nutrition and sleep and so many other things that are at play. How has my life changed since working with this program? I literally last week was in the Boundary Waters carrying probably a 50-pound pack through a 1.5-mile portage, kind of moving it in and out of canoes, which is something that I never thought that I would be able to do a year ago. So I have built up strength to move my body in much farther distances than I was able to. Not as far as I would like to be, but I definitely made a lot of progress. I feel like I've learned so much about controlling my nervous system and being able to just manage how I react to situations. I've been able to change my eating habits to focus on a good amount of protein in the morning and not just coffee on an empty stomach, which has made a huge difference and shift in just how my day goes. So there are almost too many things to count on how my life has changed in the last little over a year. I'm just very thankful to have come across the program and for all the features and everything that I've been able to take from it. What advice would I give other women who are looking to achieve freedom from chronic pain? Listen to your intuition of what you need, even when it's hard and it hurts and there's things that you're not sure what you're doing. To ask questions, not give up. Just know that being pain-free is a possibility, and that it takes the motivation and the consistency to do it. I might not be completely there, but I know that I'm a good 3/4 of the way, if not further than that. And it's just taken the persistence and the drive to know that I can be where I've been in the past and do all the things that I've enjoyed doing. So those days where you're feeling like you can't do anything, if even it's just a small breathing session or just a couple of exercises and some strength things that you know that you can get through, is better than not doing anything. And so I've learned to be able to do that and not just have those days where I just give up and don't do anything. What would I tell somebody if they were skeptical of the program? What I would say is talk with Dr. Jessica, do a consult, discuss what is going on with your current situation because I think knowledge is power and having more information and kind of learning about what the program is or what information that Dr. Jessica can share with you. It was helpful for me. I not that I was skeptical, but that learning more about the components of the program before I started was helpful to know that it was something that I thought was worthwhile to try. And now here I am sharing my testimonial about how great the program was and how much it has helped me.